Hello, it's Mark here. Just going to show you a real quick video on how easy it is to use SpinChimp. The video is not intended to be a training video. They're available via SpinChimp.com. We also have a huge online user manual there as well, so refer to those resources if you require additional assistance. What we see here when we first start up SpinChimp is an option to select beginner mode or expert mode. So in beginner mode we reduce the option set to make it much easier to learn SpinChimp and give you a quicker learning curve. Expert mode makes all features available to SpinChimp. We'll use expert mode for this demonstration. So the first thing you'll see is a welcome to SpinChimp message. We'll add to that by dragging in 2 additional files and some text from a web page. What we can see is that the red words are words that aren't recognised by the spell checker. Black words are words that do have synonyms. We can tab through synonyms by pressing tab, and you notice there we get a list of synonyms for words or phrases. However, what I'd like to show you is global spin. So by clicking drop down here and spin all tabs, what we've just done is applied global spin to all documents. This is an automatic spin that's based on the context of which a word is used and synonyms as applied by other users. So SpinChimp passively watches users as they add synonyms and modify synonyms, remove synonyms, and learns from what people are doing and weights all of the synonyms within the huge synonym database to only apply synonyms that are most commonly used. That way we get extremely readable content. One thing I'd like to show you is what we call the part of speech processing engine. So SpinChimp is actually smart enough to know the part of speech of every word in a document. So if I was to have a look over here, click there, we can see here that SpinChimp has identified this as a verb, this word here. So when you actually apply a replacement synonym to a word, SpinChimp looks at the context of the word to automatically determine the context of the replacement synonym, then uses this in global spinning so that when we actually global spin, our result is grammatically correct. Words can be manually spun by using the quick spin pane on the left here. So if we were to click random, unique, occasional, we can scroll down here, well known, non-linear, etc. We can take off spin as well. Click on words with spin. There we go. We can also apply the same spin globally. So if we use the word, say, SpinChimp, if I click spin all, I can change that to spinner. So now wherever SpinChimp is referred, it will also have the synonym spinner. We can of course also type directly within the document ourselves, so to your, as your. We also have numerous other spinners, such as the rapid spin here. So if we click on a sentence, we can spin directly on that sentence by selecting words from the rapid spin pane. We have a sentence spinner, so by clicking on a sentence here, we're able to add new versions of this sentence. This is a new sentence. Here is another sentence. We can delete those sentences, manually select those sentences, and add another spin to that sentence. This is a sentence within a spin. We have paragraph spinners. So by clicking on anywhere in a paragraph, we can add another paragraph. This is complete. Of course, when we're adding paragraph or sentence spin, we can also add spin within that spin. So I can double click that word to highlight it, and then I can add additional spin within there. I can also add the spin within this pane if I want to do it that way. When we've finished writing our articles, we can view what the article will look like by pressing the spin view button. So this is a randomized example of the document after spin is applied. By pressing the button multiple times, we can see different versions of the article. So when we're happy with our spin, we can export it in numerous formats by clicking the Export Manager. Here we can select some predefined profiles. We can create our own profiles using the Profile Manager here, but for now I'll just export everything as plain text, and I'll export 10 copies. Leave this blank to export on the desktop and put everything in a folder rather than a zip file. Press the Export button. We can see here the export is complete. What I'll do is open that up and drag in an example, and there we see welcome to Spinner, thank you very much for giving Spinner a try, etc. What I've shown you here is a very brief overview of some of the features that SpinChimp has. It has many more. I've just shown you the tip of the iceberg. If you'd like to know more, simply go to spinchimp.com and you'll see a wealth of information there. Thank you very much for your time.